Every so often, Christian songwriters, hymn writers, pen a song that has something very powerful to say that the church needs to be saying to the church in that particular hour. A song, I believe that's such a song for this hour, is the song, I Speak Jesus. The person behind this song, who wrote this song, is the songwriter and church leader Justin Smith. The song captivates how the church should position itself to speak Jesus, to speak clearly and powerfully the name of Jesus. The church has always been tasked to speak the powerful and beautiful name of Jesus, to speak that name over darkness in our communities, to speak that name over strongholds in our world, to speak that name over fear in our streets, to speak that name over anxiety in our homes, to speak that name over sadness in our lives. The church is always privileged to speak Jesus and to declare peace and God's presence into every community in our diocese, to declare hope to every family and to impart healing to lives all around us, and freedom as well to those who are held captive. Throughout 2025, Speak Jesus will be an initiative in our Diocese of Down and Dromore, an initiative to help our churches and to empower our people to speak the name of Jesus into every home in our diocese, into every home in each of our parishes, into every home that's connected to each one of our parish churches. An initiative to empower us and to help us to speak the name of Jesus. It's our great privilege in Northern Ireland to have the freedom to be able to publicly and openly obey the Great Commission and to go and to make disciples where God has placed us and where God has called us, to go and to make disciples in every nation. Our parish system not only allows us to do that, but was put in place to enable us to do just that, to go to every home in each of our parishes and to speak the name of Jesus to each home in every one of our parishes. Speak Jesus will connect and reconnect every home in the Diocese of Down and Dromore with a local parish church. Who knows where that might lead us? When every church in our diocese and every Church of Ireland church anywhere was first built, that church was built to connect that church with every family and every home that lived within that local parish. We now want to reconnect very purposefully with every home in this way, and enabling as well every home in every parish to connect or reconnect with us. Many of our church buildings are dedicated to a saint or an aspect of Christian teaching or doctrine. Churches are dedicated to saints such as Columbanus, St. Philip and St. James, St. Mary, and many others, well-known saints and lesser-known saints. Some of our churches are dedicated to Christ the Redeemer or the Ascension or other central Christian truths, while some of our churches are simply known as the local parish church. So what are we asking our churches to engage in? Well, there's 4 aspects to what we're asking. First of all, a prayer service or a patronal festival service that preferably but not necessarily is held in or around the date of the Saint's Day or the feast day or the consecration of your particular parish church. A resource of prayers and liturgy will be prepared for that, and some churches might actually choose to have this prayer service on Advent Sunday or on Pentecost Sunday or on whatever Sunday is actually most appropriate in your particular context. But the goal is that that local parish church and its people will be praying for the homes in its parish. Secondly, that we put in place in every parish a team of people who will deliver an invitation to every home and to every business and every other outlet in that local parish. An invitation that will invite the people of your parish to a social event, a fun event, might be a garden party, might be a fun day, but also inviting them to a special guest Sunday. Thirdly, a community event that welcomes people of every age and every background to a fun event hosted by your church, by your parish, by your people. Fourthly, a guest Sunday to which the whole community in your parish is invited, to which every home in your parish receives an invitation. A guest Sunday with special guest services where the worship, the teaching and the music and the welcome and every aspect of the service will be particularly sensitive to the newcomer who's coming into your church that Sunday. The services throughout that day should of course refresh and renew and bring the message of the gospel to everyone who is present. This guest Sunday particularly should connect every local parish church to every home and connect and reconnect every home to its local parish church. For what? So that we can speak Jesus into every life.
I just want to speak the name of Jesus over every heart and every mind, 'cause I know there is peace within your presence. I speak Jesus.